Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and on this platform we discuss about designer fashion, luxury and lifestyle, but in a more practical and sensible way every Thursday, as I'm currently posting on a summer schedule. Today let's talk about the Hermès Santorini Sandals. So these babies, and they might show some toe prints, etc., because I have been wearing them. So a couple of weeks back, I made an unboxing of these. And to be fair, I did buy these already in May, and the unboxing video was filmed in May. Now is mid-June, a bit past mid-June. So I have had almost a month time to wear these now. So I thought I would give like a good first impressions now how I have enjoyed them for the first month or so. So I will link my unboxing video here where I go more in details into how I ended up picking these over the Oran sandals. If you're interested, go check that out. I will leave it here. But now that I've had time to wear these, I'm also like looking that I didn't really clean them with anything before filming, but about these shoes, like the absolute first impression, love them. The first day I had these on, I had them for 5.5 hours, and we did walk approximately 5 kilometers during that 5.5 hours. And guess what? Zero blisters, zero rubbing. It felt like these would have been already like worn in, which I was very surprised because it's quite common that when you put on sandals for the first time, even though they might be the most like quality leather and all, they might still like rub someplace from your foot. But for me, I was just so surprised because I had like prepared myself. I had band-aids and like everything with me in my bag if something would happen. And especially after watching like tons of reviews from the Oran sandals where almost everyone said that they needed to be broken in, I was expecting that would happen with these. But no, I got nothing. These felt so good, like the leather inside the H, I'm not sure if it's even visible, and the heel, this is like suede, and this is just like, I think, calf leather. It felt like so soft. There was nothing. And as I mentioned in my first video, when I tried on the Oran sandals, even at home, I could already feel from the H where it would start rubbing, especially the first times. Not sure how long that would have lasted, but I already felt it by wearing them at home, sitting in probably the same couch I'm sitting now. But with these, when I tried them on at home first, there wasn't like any noticeable place where I was like, okay, this is the place where it's gonna hurt first. No, it felt amazing, and it actually has felt amazing ever since. So after the first time of like 5 kilometer walking, I've used then like days for 8 kilometers and so on. And there has been like absolutely nothing. My feet are great. These are just, they're like exceeding my expectations, which I'm very surprised that there is such a big difference. For me, by the way, subjective here, between the Santorini sandals and the Oran sandals, that was like, I wasn't expecting that. But if we then have a look at the sandal itself, so it reminds the Oran sandal a lot with the H at the front where you kind of slip in your foot over there. But then on the back side, I clearly should have like taken a washcloth, but there is this like back leather with an ankle strap. And guys, this is what makes the difference for me, at least, still talking from my experience, because with the Oran sandals, or basically any just like slide in sandals, you just, you basically, the only thing supporting is this. But when you have like this type of sandal, this is the place that supports the most. So it's kind of divided. And my foot is not moving when I walk, because obviously it is tied with the ankle strap here. And it just makes walking very easy. Plus, I don't know, have you also noticed, but in quite many of these kind of sandals that you just like slide in when you walk, the heel part might then like pop into your feet. So when you walk, there is a kind of be a space between your heel and the sole of the shoe, and they might just like clap. That was a very terrible imitation, but hopefully someone understood what I'm saying. And that usually doesn't give like a flip-flop, it flips when you walk. And that doesn't really give maybe the most like elegant feeling. And spending this much money on shoes, on sandals, I want to feel elegant, and that noise doesn't really belong to that scenario. But with this, like, my foot stays in place, so that noise is not there. And I think that these look more formal than the Oran sandals. Not meaning that these are like party shoes, but like a bit more formal. I could definitely see these as a like day in Paris or something like that in summer, walking with these. And for me, these would be easy to walk in at least. But I'm just like super happy with my purchase for the first month or so, and I'm still can't really find even words how surprised I am in how comfortable these are. Yeah, sure, they could still make some kind of blister to me for sure, but usually the first times tell like how uncomfortable it's gonna be, and these have been absolutely amazing. Here you can see like how much or how little I've walked in them. One thing that I am considering is like, should I already bring them to a cobbler to add something on the sole, or will this be fine until I should take them to be taken care of? Don't know if you have experience. Do you do anything to your Oran sandals, or any Hermès sandals for that matter? Should I do some preparations for it? But all in all, like, I've been so surprised on these sandals. Obviously, yeah, my expectation level, these are 600 euros and something, so costly. My most expensive shoes, or basically the most I've spent on a pair of shoes, I think I have some shoes that are more expensive, but I didn't pay that much. So the most money I've ever spent on shoes, on sandals for that matter, are these. So expectations, yeah, quite high. But yet again, with the Orans, I was so disappointed on everything. So that's kind of adjusted my expectations a bit for these. But like, wow. I'm a very happy recommender to these. So if you are thinking about the Oran sandals, maybe have a look at these. Or if you already have Orans, then, I mean, these are better. Maybe I should have mentioned this, I don't know, disclaimer already in the beginning, which is that shoe reviews are quite difficult because it's very subjective. We have different feet, we have different comfort levels, and so on. So it's always good to try for yourself. But I would definitely recommend the Santorini sandals as an amazing option or alternative for the Oran sandals. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.